Am I the a-hole for not wanting my fiance's friend in our wedding party? Am I the a-hole for not letting someone move into my bedroom which I don't use after they were outed and disowned? Am I the a-hole for not wanting my fiance's friend in our wedding party? My female 26 fiancé, male 28, have been together for 4 years. He's been friends with Maya, female 30, for 6 years. They're fairly close, but she doesn't like me much. It's usually not an issue. Some people just don't mesh. We don't mesh. Edit to add. There's no heavy animosity and we can be near each other fine. We just don't talk when we are. We don't actively hate each other, just prefer not to hang out together. She isn't against us getting married and likely would say yes to being a bridesmaid to make him happy, but isn't pushing for it herself. We're recently engaged and he'd like her to be a bridesmaid. I don't. He wants her in a dress matching my bridesmaids on my side, participating in the things we're doing. I said absolutely not. She doesn't even like me. I've seen wedding photos where one bridesmaid clearly doesn't want to be with the bride and I don't want that. Plus, I really only want the women closest to me as bridesmaids. I suggested she wear a black dress to match the men's tux and be a groomsman. He said that will look dumb and he doesn't want to do that because he's dead set against including her on his side with the men and their activities, and I'm dead set against having her with me and my bridesmaids. He said I've effectively said she can't be in the wedding. I argued he's just as much at fault for not budging as I am, but he said I'm the one being unreasonable. Mind you, his only reason for not wanting her with his groomsman is, "That's dumb, just let her be a bridesmaid." Am I the a-hole for not budging and basically keeping her out of the wedding party according to my fiancé? Am I the a-hole for not letting someone move into my bedroom which I don't use after they were outed and disowned? Context. My mother came out as bi when she was younger and was disowned by her parents when she started dating women. My grandmother came back into her life once my mother had my older sister and me. My sister caught on quicker and chose to disassociate her. I was younger and didn't know. Due to this, I was named the sole inheritor to everything my grandmother owned, including her house. My grandmother's final spiteful move against my mother, it seems. I, female 18, recently started college and got a scholarship which included living on campus. I thought it would be a good idea for me to get out of my comfort zone and have a level of independence. My sister's best friend, Jen, 21 female, was recently disowned by her family after being outed, so she spent Thanksgiving with us, staying with us. Obviously, my mother has taken Jen in. The day after Thanksgiving, my mom told me that Jen will be permanently moving in. Both her and my sister go to school about 30 minutes away, so it's more convenient. My mom told me that she is going to give Jen my room as it's not convenient for her and my sister to share a room. Up until this point, I was on board and felt bad, but I had a problem with this. We have a 3/4 bedroom house. The fourth one is currently being used as a storage room. I don't think it's fair for me to be displaced when there is a room she can move into. The stuff inside of it can easily be moved into closets around the house, and it's a big room. My mother argued that I go to school 6 hours away and will only be home a couple of weeks out of the year, and it's selfish to keep my room. Jen also likes the fact that my room has a balcony and stated she liked being on the same level as everyone else, felt isolated sleeping on the ground floor. I said that she was prioritizing someone else over her own child, and she said I didn't have any say because I'd never be discriminated against based on my sexuality and didn't know what it's like to be disowned because of it. I told her I felt like she was disowning me right now and there was a bedroom for Jen to move into, but she couldn't have my room. Next day rolls around and Jen starts thanking me for letting her move into my room and starts talking about redecorating, painting, etc. I'm confused and tell her that's not happening and that there was a bedroom downstairs if she wanted to move in. My mom and sister both got angry and I was getting overwhelmed and shouted, "I won't let you kick me out of my own home. That is my bedroom and will continue to be my bedroom. If you want to choose Jen over me, go live in another house and have your family there." Apparently, now I've made Jen feel unwelcome and she thinks I hate her because of her sexuality. My mom and sister keep making comments about being inhospitable and can't believe she pulled the "I own this house" even though she doesn't pay any bills. I have paid the tax on the house through inheritance money and we live in my grandmother's house.